tomorrow off. What do you tell these guys just to get ready for the upcoming week?
Well, the big thing is we got to use our time off wisely. The way the schedule's set up, especially with the split practices, there is some wear and tear on your skill guys because of being a little short with each group. So we've got to use tomorrow to really get off our feet. They've got the morning off, and then we'll meet in the evening and have a couple 2.5 hours worth of meetings tomorrow night, and then hopefully we'll be able to recover and come back out Monday and finish up our last split practice.
Coach, I want to ask you about a couple guys specifically. How is Ugo Uzodinma? It's a hard name to say. How's he been doing the first couple days of practice?
Well, I think all those guys up front, when you look at Ugo, he's moving really well. I think he had a great summer with Coach Hatton. It's good to see a big body like that. And today's really the first day we've been in pads, so I thought he did some good things today. I thought the whole defense, this was one of those days where I thought defense got the better of the offense today, and as probably expected, when you're first starting, offense takes a little more. But I like the way defense coming along, and Ugo's done a great job.
And how's he fitting in with the rest of the team dynamic?
Great. He transferred in, early September of last year, so he's been around here for a year. He understands the system. He was with us at Illinois. He's a kid that we recruited to Illinois and decided to come join us here. So very familiar with all the different ways that we do things.
And also under center, you're replacing Eric Cook, who is a 3-year starter. How's that position panning out? Who do you think's looking good in that position?
Well, we got some competition going between Dylan Farrell and then Mike Muniz, and both those guys are smart guys. Both guys really athletic, and but it's hard to replace that type of experience with Cook being a 3-year starter. The fortunate thing for us is that we've got 4 seniors next to whoever we put there at the center position, with Carlin Givens, Cannon, Maurice Mears, and also Byron Bell. So the guy's going to have whoever the guy that wins the job will have some help with 4 experienced guys next to him.
And Mike specifically, watched him a lot in spring ball. He got a lot of time, got a lot of reps. How's the first couple days been going for him?
Well, they both have done well, and I think being in year 2 of the system, Mike's been around probably a little longer in the system than Dylan's been. And he's done a good job for us. Dylan's shown some great athleticism, and I think they both are going to find a role for us this year.
Coach, you always talk about plans. Do you feel you're in the plan? You're right where you want to be at this point for the first 3 days?
Well, I like the way things are going thus far in camp. I thought we've got a lot of teaching in. This is day 3, and typically after day 3 or during day 3 is where a lot of the young guys really start losing it, because all the information that we've put in, it's tough for them to continue to process it. So we've got to do a good job of fighting through the learning curve of 3 days of installation. And our veteran guys, I think, again, being in year 2, things have continued to go smoothly. Those guys are out there reacting more than thinking.
Do you think these guys are looking forward to their trip to Rio del Sol and all that?
Well, I think so. I think they're looking forward to their day off. Having 3 days of the split practices does take its toll on you. We've had a couple of hot days where each, the Cherry team had a hot day today, and the Silver team had a hot one yesterday. So we've been able to get some good work in the heat of the day, and now we'll use tomorrow to get some rest and really have some really good meetings. Get caught up on some of the tape from the last 2 practices, and finish up our split practices on Monday.
Coach, finally, Ben's scared. He's trying to place Adam Miller. What's he look like as far as control, distance as opposed to Adam?
Ben's a talented punter. To replace Adam, Adam's a guy that boomed the ball, and the benefit that we have with Ben Scared, we signed him and we had him on scholarship last year. He was able to redshirt because of Adam's experience and talent. But what Ben gives us, he's more of a directional guy, which allows us to not have to cover the whole field. And so, he's a guy that got great get-off times where he gets the ball off in the time we like to have it off, and has shown pretty good hang time. So he's an athlete back there that's able to put the ball where we want it to go.
Great.
Coach, one final question. How are the coaches holding up?
Man, I saw Coach Carter stretching kind of his back there after like hour 4. This is 5 hours on the field for coaches, and I feel sorry for some of my older coaches who, Coach Carter was out there trying to get loose, and I know my back started tightening up.